So in today's video, we've got something a little bit different. Now, for me personally, something I like doing, whether it be at home or in a theatre, is watching movies. It's just a time where I can spend an hour or two just clearing my mind, just enjoy some entertainment without thinking about anything else. And some of my favourite movies, I have to say, has got to be Terminator 2, and a comedy one would have to be Superbad. So let me know in the comments box below if you know them and if you like their movies also. Now, over the past 2-3 weeks, I've had the opportunity to review the Nebula Capsule Air mini projector by Anker, which is right here. And in this video, I'm going to go through the unboxing, how the last 2-3 weeks have been, the features it has, and there will be a special link and discount code for you viewers somewhere in the description box below. So you can grab yourself one if you want to at a great price. But before we get into that, if it's your first time here, my name's Almir, aka MrHtech. On this channel, we make tech simple. Now, if I do earn your subscription, whether it be the beginning, middle, or end of this video, remember to hit that subscribe button below. If you do end up liking it, hit the like button and share it with your friends and family who also might be interested in tech videos, and in particular today, a mini projector. So let's check it out and let me tell you how it was for the past 2-3 weeks. So funnily enough, when I got this box, I thought, oh, that's a pretty small projector, not knowing that when you actually open the box up, the actual projector is even smaller than that. So it actually fits in there. The projector is here, it fits in my hand. It's about the size of a soda bottle, or actually even smaller than the energy drink. So that puts into perspective how actually small it is. And when I did see that, I was kind of wary of its performance, thinking, how can something so small provide such good picture quality and performance? But we'll get into that later on in the video. So the projector fits in there. In this box, you get your remote control, which we will talk about because it is quite cool later on. Some guides, USB-C cable for actual charging and connecting to the projector, and you get some AAA batteries for the remote. And in the bottom section here, also you will get some power plugs and the snap-on base, which I have right here, which we'll also talk about later on in the video. Right, so when you actually use the projector, you can use it in a couple of different ways. Using it the standard way, have it on a flat surface, and this rubber section on the bottom will actually stop it from sliding around and should keep it in place. Now you can do that, or you can use any type of tripod that you have and screw it down in the bottom. It should be a standard tripod thread, or you can use the snap-on base that came with it, and this is quite cool as well. Now the snap-on base can be secured to a wall permanently using the screws that come in the box and then screwing it through them sections there. And then when you do attach this to the projector, make sure that this section here is in line with the back of the projector and the ports. Otherwise it won't work how it's meant to work. So it will align magnetically, and then you can see there, and then you just twist to secure it in place. And now that it's in place, you can use the ring to give it that strength, so when you lean it back, the projector stays in place and it won't topple. Now this way you can adjust the angle to be perfect for if you're projecting a movie in front of you and you put the projector a little bit lower down, and then you don't have to worry about it toppling over. So when it comes to the remote, it's actually pretty simple, but it has everything you may need, as well as having one feature which I wish all remotes out there would have. Now you have your main streaming apps on there. With a click of a button, you've got YouTube, Netflix and Prime Video, as well as the standard mute, volume up, volume down, home, settings. You've got your keystone and focus correction button right there. And then you have a voice activated search button, which is great for when you don't want to type out stuff that's pretty long. You can just press that, say it into the remote, and it will search it for you on the whole Google system. Now the one thing that I wish all remotes had was the remote is actually backlit. So when it comes to watching movies in the dark and you want to do something with the remote, you don't have to guess which button you're pressing. It lights up nicely, making it clear and visible, which I wish every remote out there had. Not only that, but I believe it has some sensor in there, because sometimes I would actually lift the remote up and it would turn on the lights without me pressing any button, which is a nice little touch. And don't worry if the remote's not nearby, because you can also tap the top of the projector and use these illuminated buttons to go through the system settings. And if you're not near the projector, you can actually download the Nebula Connect app and control the projector through the app, whether it be like a mouse or a trackpad or just the general remote toggle up down. control the volume, settings, keystone correction, or even turn the projector off if you want. Super simple and versatile. So setting up the projector for the very first time may be a familiar process for you. If you have a smart TV at home with Google TV built in, you'll just follow the on-screen instructions and within a couple of minutes you'll be set up and ready to go. Now with the projector having built-in Google, you have access to over 30,000 different apps as well as your most favorite streaming services like Disney, Discovery, YouTube, Prime Video and Netflix and so on. And mentioning Netflix, it is actually fully licensed by Netflix, which is something rare you don't actually see these days with most of these projectors. Also, having that built-in Android TV makes it very easy to change around settings, as when you go into the settings section, everything's nicely labeled and you can easily choose what you want and what you don't want to change around. So the Nebula Capsule Air actually has a 720p resolution, which usually means the smaller the screen, the sharper the image is going to be. However, even watching at 80 to 100 inches and sitting a bit back, I have to say that the actual picture quality is very, very good. So something I found quite useful with Nebula Capsule Air is because of it being portable and you're moving it to different situations, having that real-time autofocus and keystone correction came in very, very handy, as I can move it around to different locations around the house and it automatically scans the environment, scans the surface I'm projecting onto, and it doesn't matter what angle I project it, whether the projector be straight on or at an angle to the side, it gives me a straight and sharp image, so I don't have to worry. If I do want to fine tune it and change the keystone corrections myself, I can go into the settings and do it manually to change the focus as well. So on the box it does say it can project up to 100 inches of screen, and I haven't actually tested that myself, but from what I've used it for, I haven't had a situation where it wouldn't project big enough. And I've had moments where I've been projecting almost the whole wall with my PS5 playing and it was perfectly fine. So the projector does have 5-watt speakers with Dolby Audio, which for the most part has been perfectly fine for me watching movies, playing games, etc. If you do want that higher volume output, you can connect an external speaker or a soundbar with the built-in Bluetooth. On the back of the projector we have a USB-C port for charging and a HDMI port for connecting different types of devices, whether it be a laptop, a PC, PlayStation 5, and you also have built-in Chromecast, so with any compatible device that will cast to Chromecast, you can use that with the projector and cast the display up onto the screen. The fact that it has this built-in Google Android TV, now at a projector at this size, it's not something I expected, but it comes in very handy. Knowing that you can just take it anywhere, you don't need any extra hardware or to connect the Google TV stick to it directly, is perfectly good. And then you can watch your movies and shows while you're on the go and keep that small form factor. So the projector comes with 10,000 milliamps battery built in. Now that equates to around 2 hours of playtime on the battery alone, which should be good enough for watching a couple episodes of your favorite show. If you do want to watch a movie, more likely than not it's going to be over 2 hours long. So something you can do is buy the Anker battery tripod, which connects to the actual projector like a normal tripod, but has a built-in battery that should extend the battery life by over 2 hours. Or connect a fast charging power bank with a USB-C cable to the back of the projector and enjoy them longer viewing sessions. Previous projectors I've tested was very bad when it came to playing stuff with PS5, as it would have that input lag and it would just create a very bad gaming experience. Now when I connected the Anker Nebula Capsule Air to my PS5, I was actually pleasantly surprised that there was no input lag and I could play multiple games of Fortnite with no lag at all, and it provided a really good gaming experience. So if you're someone that wants to play games on this projector, you can do so happily. Now with this projector's small size and only weighing 650 grams, I'm definitely going to be taking it with me whether I go traveling or go camping or go to the cottage, as I can use it in any type of scenario, and all I really need is a blank surface to project onto, and I can have that built-in battery of 2 hours, or I can extend it with a portable power bank which I carry with me anyway. So all in all, it's a great little companion to have with you wherever you go. And do remember there is a link and a discount code in the description box below specifically for you, and I believe the discount code is valid till the 14th of February, so get it while you can. If I did earn your subscription in this video, hit that subscribe button below, like the video if you did end up liking it, and share with your friends and family who also might be interested in the tech content or Nebula Capsule Air. And let me know in the comments box below, what is your favorite movie? You can pick one or two, one action, one comedy, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of movies people do like. Now I will catch you on the next one, so thanks for watching, thanks for your support,